Come on. They had a wonderful holiday in spite of the bad weather. In spite of the bad weather. Despite the bad weather. In spite of. In spite of. I think, I'm not sure. Despite we use only in the beginning of the sentence. Am I right? Despite bad weather, they played cricket. Okay? Yeah. They played cricket in spite of bad weather, right? Yeah. Thanks. Next one. It is possible. Come on. It is possible. Possible. Yeah. Next one. Due to bad weather. Yes. Next one. Tremendous damage and damages. Another area. Damages. Damages is not the plural form of damage. No. Not plural. Not plural. Quite a few people are confused with this word. Number one, this has no plural at all. Okay? My car got damaged. My car got damaged. Okay. Now it is with the workshop. The lorry driver didn't want to make it a case, a police case. It was a minor, a little scratch or like that. That lorry driver offered me 3,000 rupees as damages. As damages. Sorry, please correct. Damages. That lorry driver offered me 3,000 rupees as damages. What is the meaning of damages? Compensation. Compensation. For 1 week, I'll have to leave the car there. A little expense also. Getting a new coat of paint, etc. So, no police case, nothing. So, I was paid 3,000 rupees towards damages. Damage to the car, damages to me. Yes, be very careful with such words. Next one. I did not attend the wedding. Yeah. As I was not in town because I was not in town. I did not attend the wedding because I was not in town. I didn't attend the wedding as I was. Both are acceptable, I think. As I was not in town because I was not in town. I think both are acceptable. Okay. One point you have to notice, in town. That expression is typical English. In town. Please remember, in this expression, there is no reference to town, Indore town or Bhopal town or anything. It simply means that we were not in that place. But in English we say, sorry sir, I'll call you back. I am out of station. This is how you respond to my call. Okay, please go to say Shalini ma'am's office and get that book and please send it to me by courier. This is the request I make you on phone. Sorry sir, I'll do it. Now I am out of station. Out of station is a wrong expression in this context. That is highly official. Sorry sir, I am not in town. Tomorrow I will go and get it from Shalini ma'am and send you. Their town doesn't mean Indore town or say Bhopal town. Even if you are in a village, okay, from a village you tell me, okay, sorry sir, I am not in town. You are living in a village. Okay, but your reply is, sorry sir, I am not in town, I will send it tomorrow. So in town means in the place where you are expected to be. Out of station, no, again, out of station is official. Can I see the sub-inspector, please? Sorry, sir. Even there, the police constable should say, he is not in town. In typical English, he is not in town. Out of station is rather. Next one, water will be supplied on alternate days. Alternate days. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Please remember, all the weekdays should be pronounced with a stress on the first syllable. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, don't say Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, not a Saturday, Saturday. Like Sunday, Saturday. Like Thursday, Wednesday. All weekdays should be stressed in the first part. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yes. Water will be supplied on alternate days. I saw him 3 months ago. In informal conversation, we can use back also. No problem. Among you can use. I saw him 3 months back. No harm. 3 months ago is formal English. Yes, worksheet. Vocabulary 2. Carefully read the instructions. I can't read. Just fade it. Please try to read the instruction and do it. Big took. Big took. Yes. Big took. Number 1 over, 2 over, 3 over. Be fast. Please give me a little rest. I mean to my throat. That's why. Dash, pinch, then dash, pinch and then tad. In that black column, dash, pinch, tad. What does it mean? I don't know. What's the meaning of tad? A small amount of something. I see. So far it doesn't occur to me. Good. Tad, nope. Then smattering. No, smattering. Okay, right. Is it about cooking? The whole thing? Yeah. That's why I'm not that good at those things. Okay, hurry up. The meat was very good, but the curry was? The curry was? Teachers, you have to help me. No idea. The meat was very good, but the curry was a tad spicy. Huh? Is it possible? You tell me. I have no idea.
So dash is spicy.
Dash. Is it okay? Was a dash spicy?
Yes.
Huh? It's okay? Okay. B. It's surprising that only a dash of people are eating vegetarian food tonight.
No.
Only a knob of people. Good. You may like a dash of butter on the toast. You may like a pinch of, no, a tad of. Okay, tad of. Okay, right. Would you like a pinch? May not be with the butter. I think with the salt we can have pinch. Okay, right. Yeah. Would you like a dash of lime on the fruit? Yeah. Smatting of say lime on the fruits. No. How about a pinch of sugar in the juice? Yes. So I learned a few things. Next one. The expression of word underlined in each sentence below is usually used in informal context. What does each mean? Write their meanings in the space provided. Here you have to help me. This is your language, the young generation's language. Check me the keys, will you? Yes? What do you mean? Give me, or what do you mean by check? Check me the keys, will you? This is the new gen English. I don't use it. I have no idea. Is it give me or? Next one, spit it out. Where did you get this information? Spit it out could be throw it out. Can you do one thing? Yeah, no, since it is your English, you please work out for tomorrow. Okay, we will move to the next one. This is the new gen English. I am helpless. Next one, each sentence below uses phrasal verb with a mess. What do these mean in each case? Write the meaning of the space provided. Check your answers. I have warned you already. Don't mess it with me. Don't mess it with me. How will you paraphrase it? I have warned you already. Don't mess it with me. Don't trouble me with it. Okay? Maybe trouble. Next one. He messed with the clock, but he couldn't the parts back together. He messed with the clock. He opened the clock. He opened the clock. Next one. At college, he spends the day just messing around. Roaming. R-O-A-M-I-N-G. Roaming. I think I have messed up the interview. I think I have messed up the interview. Performed not well or badly. I think I have messed up the interview means I think I have badly performed or performed badly at the interview. Someone has messed up my wardrobe. Here messed up is mixing things together, washed and done, like that. Mixed. Number 4. You have to be careful with this new gen vocabulary. I can escape because I am not mixing with the new gens in this context. Whereas you are going to listen to these types of, usually we call it the slangs. What you people speak, your new gen English is usually known as slangs. Youngsters from abroad will be using these types of words quite often. So you must be very careful about these things. You have to pick up this new gen words also. Only words are new gen. Grammar remains the same. Grammar remains the same. Words come newly and newly to new gens, which we people may not be very good at it. In our place, ATM is the word for father. One day, I heard one boy telling that my ATM is in hospital. My ATM is in hospital. Later, I knew that it was his own good old father. Because father, ATM. Now you don't have ATM also. Now you have only cards. So this is new gen slangs. But sometimes this type of humorous language also you will have to be thorough with. Otherwise, in a small group, in a restaurant, 3 of them will be using these types of words and you may not be able to participate in the conversation. You feel alone. If I were there, definitely I will be helpless. I would get no idea from the conversation. But you should. In every newspaper, English newspaper, there is a weekly column. I think there is a daily, a small part in which this type of English appears for every newspaper. This new variety of English about fashion, new types of food, films, all other things. You have to get those words. I can skip them. Next, number 4. Choose the most suitable word to complete the sentences below. Come on. This is important. I'm sorry, the computer is down. The computer is down. Someone is trying to fix it. The other day I told you, for getting everything repaired, the word you have to use is to get it fixed. To get something fixed. Yeah. To get something fixed. Electrical gadgets, electronic gadgets. To get something fixed. Washing machine, gas stove, beginning with those big things, you get your smartphone, everything. Your, what is the Bluetooth, earbuds, all those things. Almost all the electronic things, plus even the hardware things like the lock. The lock is to, we can't open the door, we have to call a carpenter to get it fixed. The hinges have to be fixed. Almost all repair work at home, the simplest word is to get something fixed. Plumber, carpenter, electrician, mason, if the roof is leaking, also. Yes, I'm sorry, the computer is down. Someone is trying to fix it. It should be up or on and running soon. It should be up, I think, not on. It should be up. I'm not very sure. It should be up, I think. B. A. What kept you so long? What kept you so long? We have been waiting over an hour. What kept you? B. I'm extremely sorry. My car stopped on the way. Okay? Am I right? C. Aren't you leaving for Delhi? Yes, I am. The flight has been delayed by 2 hours. All right. D. This is lovely. Do you want to buy it? Yes. Can you hold it for me until this afternoon? No. Can you keep it? Can you keep it me until this afternoon? I don't have the money for right now. That's fine. Can you keep it? E. Can we have dinner together? I'll call you ahead of time to fix up when and where. I'll call you before time. No, ahead of time. Ahead of time. F. Davis and I never stayed in touch after college. Davis and I never kept in touch. To keep in touch. Stay in touch also is used. Stay in touch also is used. Keep in touch as well. They are kept in touch. I think both are acceptable. We use both. Yeah. Number 5. You have to decide, because some of these are modern, your generation English. That you have to tell me. Number 5. Choose the right meaning of the phrasal verb underlined. If you stay up late. To stay up late means you go to bed later than usual. If you stay up late, you go to bed later than usual. Yes. Please make a note of it. That's a very good expression, to stay up late, which you have to use. You have to use it. Why were you late? I stayed up late. Next one, B. If you run into someone, with a cigarette in his hand, Arun ran into his headmaster in the market. What does it mean? Arun is a 12th standard boy. Okay? With a cigarette in his hand, Arun ran into his principal in the town. What's the meaning? Meet unexpectedly. Meet unexpectedly. C. If you look someone up, you ask for a person's advice, you visit the person after a long period of time. I think the second is correct. Second. Yes, I am looking up for someone. You ask for a person's advice. No. You visit the person after a long period of time. Second could be correct. D. If you see someone to the door, after a cup of tea, Sheila saw the neighbor to the door. You go with the person up to the door. Here, not one about the English language, but about English culture. Not only English culture, various culture. In India itself, cultures differ while receiving a guest or a visitor, and especially while when the guest leaves. In one culture, after tea, etc., the guest should be moving first, you will be following. In some other culture, the guest shows that it is time for leaving, then you have to go, open the door and leave the guest out. If we exchange this one, it is an insult to the guest. If we exchange, it will be something, get out, saying get out to the guest. Films will give you the right thing. Only films can give you. Just notice how a particular family behaves when the guest leaves out. Okay, that's about culture. To the door. Next one, if a storm holds off, it stops sooner than expected. It does not start immediately. Maybe the second. If a storm holds off, it does not. This I will check for tomorrow. Or if you can, hold off. Meaning, hold off. I have a doubt. Hold off.
It does not start immediately.
It may?
It does not start immediately.
Immediately. Then in that case, second one. It does not start immediately. Please correct. See, make the best use of your smartphone. For a long time I had to wait, and while having or after lunch I have to consult my dictionary in my department or in my cabin. Every day I cannot carry the shoe. Quite often I carry the dictionary to my classes, but every day I cannot carry the big dictionary. But you have this thing with you, immediately you should make that best possible use of that machine. Now things are cleared. I need not wait for till lunchtime or evening or tomorrow. This machine is perhaps most beneficial for improving your communication skills. rather than any other things. You can get hospital service, you can get your Amazon, these things, everything, but those things can wait. Make the best use of this machine for improving your communication skills. There is no better teacher these days. There is no better grammar book these days. There is no better dictionary these days. My English, comparing to this pronunciation in this machine, my English is rather poor. You have the real English. The British male, the British female, the American male, the American female, all pronunciations are there. Comparing to that one, the English of any of us is rather inferior. Please do make the best use of this thing. It can take you to any part of the world, to any position. Good communication skills. Yes. Next one. Complete sentence below by choosing the right word from the two options given. To collocate. To collocate with the word phrase. To collocate means to go smoothly with. To go smoothly with. To collocate. What do you do? What do you do with the comb in the morning? Do you comb the hair? Yes, comb the hair is okay, but combing the hair may be in my case where there is no hair at all. What you do is to do the hair. To do the hair. You will be doing the hair, not just combing. You have to do a lot of other things with your hair. To do the hair. So, such expressions should always be available with you. Please wait, I am doing my hair. The other person will ask, have you finished doing your hair? Have you finished doing the hair? Next one. If you have made a mistake, you must make the matter right. You must put the matter right. You must put the matter right. Do you want to give or make a suggestion? Make a suggestion. Do you, you need to set or make yourself a goal? Set yourself a goal. Will you ensure that you put the money to good use? Put. E. He tried to pass his exam, but without success. She badly needs a break from work. Next one. Below are a few notices, warnings seen as public places on product cartons in different countries. You may be able to infer the message. However, they should be humorous because of the wrong use of words. Write each of them in the space provided. This also may be partly New Gen English. You will have to help me. Ladies are not allowed to have babies inside the lounge. A notice in a hotel. Ladies are not allowed to have babies inside the lounge. How will you rewrite? Babies are not allowed inside the lounge. Babies are not allowed inside the lounge. Big crab sale today. Rush yourself here. At a discount sale store. Rush yourself here. Yourself is wrong. Rush here. Known to cure itching, colds, stomachs and brain diseases. On a bottle of Chinese medicine. Known to cure itching, colds, stomachs and brain diseases. This is an advertisement of a medicine. How can you correct? It is impossible to correct because itching is on the skin, cold is for the head and other part, then stomach and also brain diseases. I don't know what they meant. I'm helpless. Next one. Stop. Drive sideways. Editor sign on Japan. Not sideways. Sideways meaning footpaths. Sideways in English means footpaths. You are not supposed to drive on a footpath. Take left or take right. In some countries it is take left. In some countries, Saudi Arabia, etc., it is right side driving. In the Gulf countries, we have to drive left. So after living quite a long period in those countries, they won't drive in India for a few months. Only after 6 months or say 1 year extra, some of them don't drive at all, because automatically they may go right, and here it is offense. 8. Choose the most appropriate word to complete the sentence. How fast were you driving? Well, I was doing 80 kilometers an hour. There is an expression for driving over speed. We say over speed. In English, you have to simply say, he was fined for speeding. Please write down. He was fined for speeding. Enough.